Back in 1984, Sullivan County investigators say they discovered Floyd Turner's body on State Route 126 under the Interstate 81 bridge. News Channel 11's Catherine Simpson found out how detectives closed the case nearly 4 decades later.
Sullivan County investigators say in 1984, they found Floyd Otis Turner here, slumped over in a vehicle. Now, almost 40 years later, investigators have identified a suspect in his murder.
One of the breakthroughs is I contacted a reliable informant that knew the suspect.
Investigators with the Sullivan County Sheriff's Office have been working for decades to identify the person responsible for Otis Turner's death. But the breakthrough came last year when an investigator reached out to someone who knew suspect Johnny Barb.
And in my conversations with that informant, he disclosed to me that the suspect had spoken to him back in the late 80s about a homicide. And he gave details that were similar to the exact details of this case.
Turner's family spoke with News Channel 11 in 2018. Clement says he hopes they can find closure now.
They've been waiting, like you said, 40 years to have a suspect in this case and to have more. I think it's more peace. I think it brought peace to them and maybe will allow them to sleep easier at night.
Clement says after so many years, he's glad to have helped bring justice for Turner.
I feel more happiness for them than I can for anything else, because that's the main objective in criminal investigations, is to help the families of victims and the victim themselves.
In April, a grand jury found that there would be enough evidence to indict Johnny Barb for murder if he was alive. In Blountville, Catherine Simpson, News Channel 11.